Welcome back to Blatancy. My name is Kumiv. We got
Kiing.
Lucky in the house. Just here to react to UFC 307. We finished watching it a while ago. Alex Pereira versus Khalil Rountree. We'll break that down. We'll also talk about Joker 2 because we watched that today as well. That shit was fucking ass, but we'll get into that.
It was okay. It wasn't bad. I'm not gonna lie, it wasn't that bad. I'll give it for me.
Yeah, we'll start. Okay, let's start with Joker. We'll start with Joker 2 review. All right, let's start. So
for me, I don't know. For me, I think it was like 7 out of 10.
7? Nah, man.
For me, 7 out of 10. Because like, I wasn't gonna compare it to the first one. I went in there to watch the Joker and see, and I understood from the get go that the whole storyline is all embedded in the song.
Yeah. Also, don't give away spoilers. No spoilers.
Yeah,
because it's still very new. It just came out 2 days ago. Yeah.
So I'm not spoiling. I'm just saying, like, if you know, at least you know it's a musical, right?
You know, it's
they
musical,
know that much.
Yeah.
And the stories are embedded in the musical. Yeah. So if you're just thinking of it as like just a song and you're not paying attention to
the lyrics,
what they're saying in the lyrics, you won't get the idea. So I knew as soon as that first song played, I paid attention to everything that was being said, and it all correlated into the movie. So. If you didn't pay attention to it properly or care to pick up on the little things that they were saying, you wouldn't make sense. And
that's the thing.
Yeah, I picked up on that, and then it was it was good. It was good, but it just didn't have the. It's not what I expected. The ending.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I didn't expect the ending like that to end like that. I didn't know. But even I don't want to spoil it.
Yeah,
because I didn't know.
So we can't spoil the ending. But even if the ending ends the way it does, it's still fine. But it's more the entire story of the. I mean, to be fair, right? Where else could they go with the story?
It makes sense because the ending made sense of the story.
Which ending? Oh, no, don't say it.
Yeah, the ending made sense.
Of this story, it did. It did.
Story, the whole story. Then the movie made sense.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
But the whole movie was just such a drag, man. It was honestly just a drag. It was great acting, obviously, great music, great cinematography, or however you say that word. But just not a good movie. You know what I mean?
Like, if you understand the Batman and the Joker movie, you understand. It won't be like a drag. You understand what the story is about, right?
No.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So then it makes sense. If you're a fan and you understand what the Batman and the Joker, all the movies about, what the story is about, not even the movie, the story is about.
Yeah.
Then you understand what this movie is about. You know, because obviously they all know he's in the asylum, right? The Arkham Asylum. I can say that at least.
He's in jail, not.
Yeah, he's in jail. No, that's Arkham Asylum is the jail. That's the thing he's in, the Arkham Asylum, right? So that's where the story is how, you know.
Yeah, but I know. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like it's the most logical next step after Joker 1. He kills all these people. Now he's in jail, and what's happening when he's in jail? Yeah, everyone knows that. That's in the trailer, so we're not spoiling anything. But it's like, out of all the possible storylines, out of all the possible ways they could have made this movie, they chose this movie, which was very
but it's the only way to make the movie because.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
You know
it's the most logical next step.
Logical. It's the only way because this is the real story. This is the story. Because there's what other direction?
I can't say what other way because you don't.
No, what direction would you want it? What direction could it have gone?
They could have made it a lot more Jokery. I can say that much. It's not very. It doesn't feel like the Batman's Joker. It just feels like this movie just feels very much like. Arthur Fleck. It was just really Arthur Fleck.
Yeah. It's not because look like we're so like it gotta be like the crazy joke. This is the Joker's story. This is the story of how what happens to the Joker, right?
What happens to Joker after the first movie?
Yeah. So if you watch Batman, right, and you see Joker sitting in there, now this makes sense.
It's not related though. These movies are not connected.
I know, but it makes sense. I know they're not connected, but it makes sense when you see, in the asylum when he's in the asylum, right?
Yeah.
It's. Not, you know what I mean? Now, the ending makes sense.
Oh, so no, the ending makes sense for Batman.
Yeah, I understand.
It makes sense for Batman.
It's like saying like Harry Potter, right?
Yeah.
It's like the first Harry Potter.
Don't spoil anything.
I'm just saying, first Harry Potter is nice.
Yeah.
And then the second one will be a different story. It's not as good. It's not like the first one.
Yeah.
So now the story will be more about like I don't know, by Harry Potter and like how he becomes Harry Potter or whatever.
I know.
Or the story of the dad type shit. You know what I mean?
I know.
So that's what this is about. So if you went in there thinking it's just gonna be about killing, but I understood.
Not about killing. I'm just saying like the movie was just like overall, right? The movie was boring. No matter what the story is trying to say and how well they shot, how well they said it, the movie overall was just, it didn't have the same feeling. It didn't invoke the same, like, damn, this movie, oh my God. Like, it didn't have that at all. The whole time I was just like, what's about to happen? Like, you know what I mean? I'm waiting for like something to like give me that feeling. It didn't. Joker 1 did. Every 5 minutes, Joker 1 had something. And a lot of people are complaining about it being a musical, I was seeing online.
Yeah.
The musical part was not the bad part about the movie. The musical part was like, you can understand why the musical part is happening.
For me, I feel like it was the drag would have been the musical part. It wasn't bad. It's just drag because I have to get the story from listening to these motherfuckers sing.
Yeah.
That's what the drag is. I think the movie, if you took the musical away, the movie is fucking gangster.
The movie's good.
Think about it. Yeah. If the musical wasn't there, the movie would be sick.
Yeah.
It's because you didn't get to tap into emotions because the musical comes in.
Yeah, I know. That's
the musical takes away from you being tapped in.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
But if you take the musical away, right?
Yeah.
And now look at the whole story, you'll be super tapped in.
Yeah.
It would have hit your emotions more because every time you try to get to the emotion, boom, the musical comes in. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know.
And then you're out of before you can even get to that state, bro. It's like you're edging.
Yeah.
You can't come, brother.
No.
They don't let you.
That's not the case. See, like,
for me anyway.
When he was, there's a song where he says the Joker is me. That number was actually cool to see. Yeah. Right? When he started going a little wild. I don't know if you remember.
Because I felt, man, like I was watching it. I felt, everything that was going on, everything that was happening. Yeah.
Like, it's a good movie. Don't get me wrong. I it's not like I didn't understand what happened. I'm so confused. I know exactly what happened. I'm just saying I cannot believe we waited 5 years, right, from Joker 1 till now. 5 years. The movie budget was 200 million. They had all this money and all this thing. I can think of one way that they could have at least made it a little exciting. They could have maintained the same thing, but if they added just this, it could change it and make it at least more exciting, you know. But they didn't. They just they locked it in the whole time, you know. And then whatever, man. It was an okay movie. I'll give it 5 out of 10, maybe 4 out of 10. You know, I'd say 5 out of 10 just because it's great in so many aspects, but boring in so many.
I give it 7 out of 10 because I thought it was gonna be worse. When I came home and I sat down and I thought about it, it wasn't that bad. It wasn't bad. It was pretty good.
Yeah. That's why a lot of movies are like that. A lot of movies are like that where once you watch it, when you come back and you reflect on it a little bit, you're like, you know what? I actually see what they were doing.
It was good. Like Oppenheimer was the one where I was like, fuck this shit.
Oppenheimer was boring. Yeah.
So if you're gonna compare, like if you compare like what was gonna be shit versus this is like 7 out of 10.
Yeah.
But I feel like people were expecting it to be like the first Joker, but it's not the same story, so they couldn't make it like the first Joker. Or like Batman as well. It's not like Harry Potter or Batman, right? When they make the next one, it's always the same. They can bring the same emotions in because the story is the same guy.
Yeah.
But this is different because the story is changed. He was outside, and now he's not outside.
Yeah.
So how do you evoke the same emotions or anything, or bring the same kind of drama?
And that's what I meant by the next logical step, right? Is this type of story because it's grounded in reality.
But the thing is, the thing is, that's the thing. It told the whole story of this, what the whole story of the Joker, if you understand the story.
Yeah.
And the ending made sense. It ties in for what they're going to do next.
Obviously, yeah. So the ending made sense. Yeah, I know. But
so that's why I'm saying the story is gangster. Yeah. So if you watch the first one all the way up to the second one,
it's a good story. That's what. Look, this is what I'm saying. It's a good story, but if you watch the movie, you won't be excited at all. There was not a moment in the movie where I was like, man, this is amazing, man. The whole time I'm just waiting for that moment, and I didn't get it, you know. And I got it at the end. The end shocked me.
Because look, you're going into watch with the mindset it's like a Batman movie or a super.
No, I knew
it's gonna be like no. You're expecting that there's some kind of firework, some kind of.
I'm expecting
some kind of heat.
Exactly, you don't go watch a movie expecting no heat.
Yeah,
you expect something. You expect it to at least bring out an emotion.
Yeah.
Or connect in some way. it just didn't deliver. Look, if they instead of calling it Joker 2, right, or Folie Deux, if they said Out of Fleck or something, if they call it something else, and the way they marketed it, all the trailers made it seem like it's gonna be something else, but it's completely not that. And I'm not the only one complaining. The whole internet is saying this movie is ass, you know. Like,
yeah, I don't know. I think people just have the wrong idea when they go watch it.
Like, again, it's not a bad movie. You're not gonna watch it and be like, man, like, why did they do that or why did they do this? Like, if you watch it, you can fully understand it. It's not confusing. Nothing is like, oh, I don't know what they meant by this. You fully understand it. It's just like, I cannot believe, out of all the potential ways they could make this movie, right, make it great, so maybe they can even do a third one. I feel like now with everybody hating it, they might not even go to the third one, you know. But out of all the things, or maybe have the same story but compact it a little bit and then add something exciting in the middle or the end or the start. So I don't know. But anyways, we're dragging on too long. Joker Folie Deux.
7 out of 10. You should go watch it.
4 out of 10. Don't go watch it.
He has no taste, brother. This guy.
I got some of the best movie taste.
He has no taste, brother.
Yeah. It was alright. Okay, whatever. Alright, let's talk about UFC 307. Khalil Rountree got smoked, destroyed.
Yeah, he got fucked up in the end, but he did really well, man.
He actually right. Khalil Rountree so far in the UFC gave Alex a lot of, apart from Izzy obviously, right. Apart from Izzy, gave Alex a lot of trouble in striking.
Yeah.
In striking, Alex got rocked with a right hand, was it? Right hook. Right hook. He ate a head kick, which was pretty hard, and he was getting fucked up. He was getting touched up by Khalil. And
that body kick, he felt that body kick.
Yeah, he went back. He went back and
you could tell like it was a liver because it was southpaw orthodox.
Yeah.
So he kicked him right there. You could feel that he felt that body shot.
Yeah.
He felt that shit.
And man, and Alex found his rhythm.
But the thing is, Alex was having trouble. I think the first round, second round,
and third round.
But no.
Third round he had better. Towards the end of the third round, he was doing so much better.
Yeah, first round, second round, he was getting fucked up because he was like, oh shit, like he was still trying to figure it out. And then towards the end of the second round, he started to I can see like he started to break him down slowly. Yeah. Slowly. He was just touching, and he's just conserving energy. He's smart. Yeah. He understands, and he knew Khalil was gonna gas out because of the amount of punches he's throwing.
Yeah.
So he's like, I'll wear it. Let me wear it. Let me just take it. Let me, put my work in. And that's what you could tell. At the end of the second round, towards the end, he was pressuring him, putting the pressure on. Because he'll let him get his output off.
Yeah.
And then he'll pressure him.
Yeah.
Because when you start backing up, you get tired. It's tiring getting pressured. You start to lose a lot of gas.
Yeah.
And you lose a lot of gas in the output because you look at Pereira, he had a lot of output, but it was a lot of like feeler output.
Yeah. Jab.
But Khalil was throwing a lot of explosive, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Explosive movements, explosive punches. And he was landing quite a bit as well.
He landed quite a bit, man.
And then the third round, you could tell when Alex came out in the third round, he just started walking him down.
The leg kick started to work as well.
The leg kick's been working, setting that up. And he started to walk him down. He's like, pressure him. Because as soon as the round started, boom.
He's
in
walked
his face. Across in the face, because he knew he's already going to start getting tired now.
Yeah.
Now he's going to start getting tired because he already had a lot of output.
Yeah.
And then, Pereira started to break him down. And then you could tell he changed his rhythm. Pereira started to walk him down. And then after that, midway, he started to use his range.
His fighting style changed a little bit. You can tell.
He started to use his range a lot more now.
Yeah.
And he started to counter,
man, Pereira's counters like, boom. Like, fuck, he was on fire.
Bait him up, But Khalil's striking was crazy, man. Like the way he was fucking just throwing.
He actually is up
work
there
to
with
the body.
Some of the best kickboxers.
Yeah, he's working to the body, and Khalil's plan was good too. He just started off just boxing, just using his hands a lot.
Yeah.
And then started building. Started putting a lot more combinations together.
Yeah.
Started circling, started giving different looks.
Yeah.
And then the third round, he started to bring his kicks in. He started kicking the inside of Pereira.
Yeah.
Started kicking the body.
Yeah.
Started throwing the head kicks. So he took time. He slowly was trying to condition Pereira to just I'm just gonna straight just box with you.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, boom! That's why the head kick landed.
Yeah.
Pereira wasn't expecting that. This motherfucker didn't throw no one leg kick.
Yeah.
And
then the fourth round, Alex found
that's it. Pereira knew he was tired. Pereira knew he was gassed.
Yeah.
And that was it. He started to let the punches go. He started to stay in the pocket a bit more.
left hooks.
And then once he stayed in the pocket and started landing, he started to just keep his range a bit as well. Smart.
When Khalil did this, Alex was like, he wasn't sure if he wants to go, you know.
He knew, but remember he had flashbacks.
But then when he
had the Izzy flashbacks
when he realized that Khalil was hurt, he said, "Fuck it." He went in there, pieced him up, uppercut, and then two like body shots. Yeah,
he ripped the body. Yeah,
and Khalil went down.
Pereira's just he's an animal, man. That guy's just a beast.
4th round KO. He's been on a finishing streak in light heavyweight, right?
Yeah.
He beat Jan Blachowicz, was the only decision. Then beat Yuri by TKO. Then beat Jamal by KO. Then beat Yuri by TKO. KO, and then he beats Khalil now by KO.
Yeah,
he's on a tear. He's also up there in age, 37 years old. I feel like what they're gonna do next is probably, I would hope, right? What I want to see, part of the reason why I feel like they gave him Khalil as well and not Ankalaev is because they're setting him up for the title fight with Tom Aspinall, right? See, listen to my case.
Yeah.
So, John Jones is gonna fight Stipe. Stipe made it clear he's gonna retire. John Jones also said he's gonna retire after this, right? So now, whoever wins that fight, whoever becomes champion, doesn't matter because they're going away. They're retiring. They're leaving, right? Which means Tom Aspinall either automatically becomes the UFC, undisputed UFC heavyweight champion, or Tom Aspinall versus Alex Pereira for the undisputed heavyweight championship.
But you can't. Like, how does that work? If the title's vacant and Tom Aspinall is not the undisputed heavyweight champion, they can't fight.
Well, who can't fight?
How can Alex fight Tom Aspinall
because he's the interim heavyweight champion right now.
Yeah, but Pereira is the champion. He's not an interim, so they can't fight. The fight can't happen unless Tom Aspinall becomes the actual heavyweight champion and gets the.
Which he probably will, because I think that's what happened with Raw.
So either they automatically make him one, or they're going to make him fight someone. To become the champion.
I think he will automatically become.
Yeah, if he automatically becomes, then they can set their fight up. If not, Pereira can't fight him. Like, because there's already contenders in line anyway for Aspinall. There'll be someone in the line.
Not really. There's really no one apart from Cyril Gane.
Yeah, that's maybe Cyril might want to take the fight. Who knows? Like, we don't know what I don't know what's happening.
But I think they're gonna make one big super fight. It's gonna be Alex Pereira versus Tom Aspinall for the heavyweight title.
I don't know. I think they will have to give. It depends. If Ankalaev wins this fight, beats Rakesh, then they will have to make that fight. They don't have a choice.
They could. Yeah. Ankalaev's next fight, if he beats Rakesh, will be the title fight.
Yeah.
But Alex Pereira's next fight probably won't be Ankalaev. You know, Alex Pereira's next fight might be Tom Aspinall for the heavyweight title. I feel I can tell because Dana White's been like dodging the question. He never definitively says no. And also, why give Alex Khalil Rountree and then Ankalaev Rakesh 1 month apart?
Because he already said like he didn't want to fight at that time.
Yeah.
The time all this bullshit that was going on, they couldn't make the fight.
Yeah.
And that's why Rountree was the one the next in line, so fuck it. He was the next one there. Everyone else already he beat, so that's why. It's not because it was like, oh, they didn't want to do it, give him. So if he beats Rakesh, then 100% he's already ready to go and fight Alex.
Yeah.
For the title.
I still think Alex will beat Ankalaev.
Yeah, we'll see because he's gonna shoot. He's fighting everyone that's not shooting on him.
The thing is with Ankalaev, right? He will stand and strike with people.
Yeah. He
will try striking. If he can't strike really, then he will shoot. He strike with Johnny Walker. Johnny was doing the jumping knee and all this shit. But he was still striking. He wasn't like, nah, I'm going to grapple you. Yeah. Right? Big, dangerous Brazilian guy. Yeah. He still strike with him. But he KO'd Johnny Walker, right? Then he fights Jan Blachowicz. For 2.5 rounds, he was just standing and striking. Even when his legs was getting fucked up by
I don't know. I feel like he will. After watching all these and watching what happened there, I feel like his team and everyone will tell him what to do.
Probably, but
if he doesn't do that, then you know what's going to happen. But if he does that, then it changes the game.
But even if he does, Alex is not like the easiest to hold down, really.
But we'll see. But it's the same. We can say like, oh, Alex is not easy to stand and strike with, but look what Khalil did.
Yeah,
you know?
But... Nah.
But why you can say
I'm telling you right now, nah.
Like it's easy to say nah, but then did you expect this to happen? Do you expect Alex Pereira to get knocked down? Do you expect the head kick to land?
Brother, I expected Alex Pereira to win, brother. You won.
You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. But now it's different. Now it's out of his element. Yeah. You know what I mean? So Khalil made him look human because this guy was just smacking everyone to a different round. Khalil is the only one that made him look human for 3 rounds.
Yeah.
You know? If Uncle Life can come in and start wrestling the fuck out of him for 3 rounds and he starts gassing, you know, the whole dynamic changes.
Yeah.
What if he gets submitted on the ground? You know? Like, yeah, everyone can train and say like, yeah, I've been doing this and this, but when in real fight time, it's different when you get taken under the ground.
Yeah.
How many people prepare for wrestlers all the time? Like, yeah, I've got this guy, I brought this guy from here, I got this guy from here. Yeah. And then when they go fight the actual wrestler, they're getting fucked up. All the training they said they could do is different because in real time it's different when they know what they're doing. You know?
But now,
so we'll see. Like if he chooses to wrestle, if he chooses to do that, if he doesn't, then we already know what's gonna happen.
He can't. He does strike well though. Uncle Live.
Yeah, I know.
The thing where everyone says Uncle Live is boring, right? He's not actually a boring fighter.
Yeah.
In the cage, he's not really boring. He will do shit to make it exciting. He's just no personality.
Yeah,
you know?
I know.
No personality. I don't know how he sounds like. Like that's how zero his personality is. You know. So that's why people are like, you know, he's not really like, he's not really exciting. But he's, I think, on like an 8-fight winning streak, and he's like 6 KOs or something like that, or 4 KOs and 4 decisions or something. And he's an exciting fighter. He's not all decision, you know. He's not.
But like I said, that's why everyone wants to see this fight.
Yeah.
It's because of the wrestling that he can bring.
Yeah.
And if he chooses not to use the wrestling, then you already know he's gonna get fucked up.
Yeah.
Everyone knows.
Who knows?
That.
What if he KO?
Yeah. If he can, then it'd be good. But at this point, Alex's fight IQ is too good. Like he's just too good. He's not just some random like he's a highest level kickboxer. Yeah. Guy's been kickboxing his whole life.
Yeah.
You know. To stand and strike with someone like that is like, unless you've had the same amount of experience, which why is he made the fight made the fight super competitive.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
Which is why he was able to fuck him up in that first fight for you know back and forth for 5 rounds.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, because the caliber of like striking and knowledge and experience that they have in striking itself.
Yeah.
A lot of these MMA guys don't have that level of striking.
Yeah.
You know, to go against someone like him.
Yeah.
So you have to mix it up.
Yeah.
To change it. So yeah, it'll be the dumb idea to just stand there and bang with someone that you know you're gonna get fucked up with.
Yeah. But that's alright. We'll see.
Mad respect to Khalil Rountree though.
Yeah.
To just stand and bang, like to choose not even to take down. Even when he caught the leg and dropped him, he let him get back up.
Yeah. When he was hurt as well, he didn't panic shoot. He just stood there and he was just trying to counter, you know. Yeah. When he's wobbly against the cage, like
so I think his nose got split open, but I think he
already had it.
Yeah, he had that.
It was healing. It was healing.
Yeah,
but it just ripped open. But it wasn't just that. His top of his eye was cut, like, underneath his eye was cut. They now
posted the photo. You saw
his face
was fucked.
Yeah. That's that poor town, brother. Hands of stone, brother.
Yeah, them little gloves, brother.
Yeah. Okay, we'll move on to the biggest robbery I've ever seen. No, not really. It wasn't really a robbery like that. But it was very clear to me.
Raquel it was Pennington. A good fight.
Yeah.
But it was super clear Raquel won that fight.
Yeah.
For me, I feel like Raquel won that fight.
It was very obvious.
Super obvious. Yeah. Like, she was dominating that last round, right? Yeah. She was fucking her up.
It was 2-2.
She had knocked down. It was 2-2 going into the last one.
Yeah.
You know? She had knockdowns. She had all that pressure. Everything, like, bro, no way.
Yeah.
This was, well, good fight. Not saying like one's like oh Juliana Pena ain't shit. Nah, she's fucking good.
She's good.
But at the end, it's a robbery.
Yeah,
I don't think she deserved to get that title.
It is
that title. I feel like Raquel
it's just in favor of potential matchups, right? Potential big matchup with because Juliana Pena is good on the mic. She got a bit of a fan base. It's a potential matchup with Kayla. But
I don't think so. It's not about the potential. These judges been fucking.
They were fucking.
It's not about the UFC. Even Dana said the fucking judging was trash, atrocious.
Yeah.
You know, so. Yeah, I don't think it's because the potential. It's not because of the potential fight. I don't think.
Yeah.
I think
it feels that way though.
The judges have nothing to do with the potential fight. These motherfuckers. He robbed Jose Aldo. You know what I mean? What? You know what I mean? Like what the fuck? Even the Jose Aldo fight as well. I feel like that guy Mario didn't deserve to win, and Dana had said a very good point is that when you hold someone against the cage.
Yeah.
That's not fighting.
We'll get to that one in a we'll get to Jose Aldo in a bit. Yeah, we'll just talk about Raquel Pennington and Kayla Harrison. But I think so. The best matchup now for Juliana Pena is obviously Kayla Harrison because Kayla won her fight.
Yeah, but she called out Amanda Nunes.
That's the thing. Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like
she doesn't want to fight Kayla. She knows she'll get fucked up. Yeah.
I feel like Nah, Nunes
already fucked her up.
Yeah, Nunes already like
destroyed her.
Destroyed her.
5-round domination.
Yeah. So it's like I don't see the point. I don't think Nunes is not gonna come back for her.
No, she'll come back for Kayla.
Yeah, if you fight Kayla Harrison next, if you win, then their call makes sense.
Yeah.
If you beat Kayla Harrison, be like, yo, I just beat her.
Yeah.
You're next. Like, come through. Let's finish the. Was it trilogy, right?
Yeah.
Let's finish the trilogy. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That will fire her to come back. That will fire Nunes up to come back. But right now, it's like, bro, I already beat your ass bad.
Exactly.
Why would I want to come back for that?
Yeah.
And if Kayla Harrison wins, then you already know Nunes will definitely come back.
She already posted a video the last time when Kayla won the first fight.
Yeah.
She already posted like, oh, this looks interesting and all that shit, right? Yeah.
So I think they'll make that fight next.
Yeah.
Pena and Harrison. I think they will.
They should, yeah.
They will push for that fight to be made. Even though she called out Nunes, but I don't think that was that was like Buckley.
The UFC was already doing it. They had this.
Was that who did Buckley call out?
He called out Conor McGregor.
Yeah, that's like Buckley calling out McGregor. It's like, brother, like, what the fuck are you doing?
But yeah, that's it for Juliana Pena's fight. So, congrats.
But yeah, it was a good fight. Congrats to a 2-time, but I still feel like it was
Raquel.
It was Raquel was supposed to have that title.
Yeah.
And then the Jose Aldo Mario Bautista fight. Jose Aldo looked good. Hands were sharp. Bautista looked really good too.
Hands was on fire as well.
Really
Speed,
good, really sharp.
shift,
speed.
feints.
But Aldo started to like fuck him up, like touch him with that jab.
And
that jab
we
was
went
very
for
beautiful.
a hug fest.
Yeah, and then that guy just kept hugging, but it's just you're not doing anything. There's difference between offensive wrestling and stalling. To burn the clock out.
Yeah.
You weren't offensively wrestling. You weren't trying to do nothing. You were just trying to stall time.
Yeah.
And even you said it in your own post-fight interview, which was like didn't make sense when you said that. I held him against the cage. It was his job to like. You know, the fact that you said I held him against the cage, it was his job to like not let me do that.
Yeah.
No, your job is to fight. You know. Dana White said the same thing. And he said this. He's not same thing. He said that this is fighting. Yeah. You're meant to be fighting. Not stalling, not just hold someone against the cage.
Yeah.
And he said that judges need to start judging based off that.
Yeah.
Like not just because you hold someone against the cage you win.
Yeah.
No, it don't make sense because you're just burning the clock.
You know what I hate.
And referees need to jump in if they're just stalling.
Yeah.
And like how he broke them up and he was shot immediately.
Yeah.
You tell him no. You break them up immediately.
Yeah.
Like you have the right.
But you know what I was thinking, like they I don't know if they score, but they definitely take into account takedown attempts.
Yeah.
But they don't take into account takedown stuff.
Yeah, how many takedowns they stop? How many times he tried to take down and he stopped it? They should get points on that.
Yeah, they should. You know? They should. Jose Aldo was nowhere near getting down.
Exactly. So instead of counting of who was holding against the cage, right?
Yeah.
Being held against the cage. Now you can count from there. If he's stalling, you can count that for the other guy. Yeah. That he's stopping this guy from taking him down.
Yeah.
From advancing position.
Yeah.
You know, that way the person that's being held against the cage and that's trying to be taken down is not getting taken down.
Yeah.
That guy should be winning that time on the clock.
Yeah.
Unless you got him down and you advance position or whatever, okay, then you can say like, okay, this guy's winning more of the clock. But if you're just holding him there and you're trying and you can't do nothing, that the person that's stopping and stopping you from advancing positions should win the clock.
Yeah.
Should win the clock. You know, like I felt like Aldo won that fight.
Yeah, it sucks for Aldo. He was talking about wanting to make another title run.
Yeah.
And all that. He's 2-fight winning streak.
I don't know, man.
You know, in the UFC.
Yeah, that was not impressive. That was not like it was good. He won, you know, but it's not easy to win. But still, that's not like. Yeah,
not impressive at all. Not nice to see. But hey, fair play to Bautista. He probably will be up next with Marab or some shit.
Yeah.
Let's move on. Kevin Holland versus Roman Dolidze.
Yeah. Fuck.
He broke his rib, man.
Yeah.
Fucking at the end of
broke it or popped.
Something happened to his rib. Yeah. He was screaming in pain.
Yeah.
He was doing alright in the striking. He looked good.
Yeah, he looked really good. I was actually quite impressed with his striking. Like he kept his base.
He was more locked in.
Yeah, he was more locked in. Like his base. Like he was very good with his base. Like every time he's throwing his punches now, he's back in his base. Like he was like steady on his base.
Yeah.
Whereas he's usually very flimsy.
Yeah.
He'll throw his punches and he'll come back and he's like super like
Yeah.
He's like super flimsy, you know what I mean? Like he's just like a lanky, flimsy guy, you know?
Yeah.
But this time he was a lot more like like sitting on his stance. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And every time he throws punches, boom, boom, he's back in his base.
Yeah.
He's moving. He looked really good, man. Really good.
Yeah.
But it's just unfortunate. He was trying to roll out and.
Yeah. Because that guy got on mount. He got on mount, I think. Right?
Yeah, and then Kevin was going for like a armbar.
Yeah.
And that's when that thing popped, and he was like, "Oh fuck."
Yeah.
And it fucked his whole momentum up, and he was getting held. He survived it.
He survived, man.
Yeah.
He survived. He was doing the weaving on the ground, but sucks for him, man. He's on a 3 fight losing, or something like that.
Yeah, I don't know, but
but
that's unfortunate. He will get another good fight in.
Yeah.
You know. And fucking Dolidze getting the black belt.
Yeah. What the fuck was that?
I don't know what's up with motherfuckers getting black belts in the cage.
He didn't do. I hope it's like
if you
already earned it.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. They're just trying to make a big moment.
They want to make a TV moment for it. So he already done it in the gym where he earned his black belt, and they just want to award him on TV. You know. But if it looks like they're awarding him based on that performance. You know, which is stupid. But Kayla Harrison won a fight. Not much to say there. She had faced a lot of adversity. She had a tough fight.
Those were tough fights. So.
And Kayla Harrison's been in some tough fights in the PFL as well. Like she has one loss, and she lost to Larissa Pacheco.
Yeah.
Who destroyed her essentially. But anyways, let's move on to we'll wrap it up with Stephen Thompson versus Joaquin Buckley.
Yeah.
We already talked about Joaquin Phoenix. Now we'll talk about Joaquin Buckley. Fuck, man. Wonderboy was doing alright.
Yeah,
he was
fucking
him up.
He was catching him, like keeping his distance and just like sniping him every time he come in.
Joaquin was doing that jumping shit.
With looping punch.
That looping punch.
Yeah.
He did it like 3 times throughout the fight. And
that's that leaping hook. Like, that's Mike Tyson. That's all Mike Tyson does, that leaping hook. Boom.
Yeah. He caught him, man, straight on the nose. Boom.
Because he knew, like, Steven kept, like, backing up to that cage.
Yeah, and, like, with his hands down, right, waving away. Not like
But, But Wonderboy is always a legend, man. Like, fuck. It's just sad to see that Wonderboy lose like that. But good old Buckley, though. Yeah. Keeping his momentum going.
What's crazy is Wonderboy has been knocked out before as well. I think his only other knockout was against Anthony Pettis.
Yeah.
And Anthony Pettis did a jumping punch as well. And now Joaquin Buckley also did a jumping punch. Anthony Pettis did like a hop off the cage, right? He was moving back towards the cage. He formed the cage. He like stepped and jumped and a Superman punch off the cage and slapped him. And now Joaquin did a jump. So if you want to beat Wonderboy, just jump and throw a punch. You'll get him. No, get him.
Buckley was having problems though with Steven.
Yeah.
Because of the distance and like...
he was struggling the whole time, He couldn't. He took him down a couple times.
He took him down, Steven got back up immediately. Wonderboy just got back up immediately.
Yeah.
Like, butt scoot, got to use the cage, get back up.
He was doing good, man.
He did really good. He was sharp. He was ready to go.
Joaquin called out Kamaru Usman.
I think that's a good fight. That's a good call out.
Good fight.
That's a really
Joaquin
good call
wrestles as well.
Yeah, and Joaquin is like, one fight away from the title. So
if he beat Usman.
And if Usman beats him, then Usman back in that shit.
Yeah, exactly. You know? Yeah. Usman's in that position now as well. I feel where he needs to fight like a.
Yeah.
He needs to do what Dustin Poirier did with.
He just needs to take the momentum away from one person. So this guy's got momentum. He's going to be on a title run after his next fight.
Yeah.
He got one more fight and he got a title run. Yeah. Title shot.
Yeah.
So if Usman beats him, then
Usman versus Belal. The wrestling.
Belal or Shavkat, I don't know. Either one of them, because they'll be fighting each other.
Yeah.
I don't know. That fight's gonna be a hard fight for Belal.
Yeah. I still, for whatever reason, feel like Belal might beat Shavkat.
Yeah, he might.
I don't know why I feel like he will. Because I was hearing someone break it down as well. Like, every time Belal fights someone, his fighting style changes.
Yeah.
When he fights Leon, he was different. When he fought Luke, he's different. When he fought Wonderboy, he's different. Like, he will just completely shift who he is depending on the opponent.
Yeah.
You know, kind of like Alex fights like Alex Pereira every fight. Belal changes a little bit. So I feel like knowing what Shavkat brings to the table, he'll change his style. I actually, as not fan friendly as this is, I feel like Belal Muhammad can beat Shavkat. I don't know why.
I don't know.
He has the skills. He has.
For me, that's a hard fight.
Yeah, it's gonna be a hard fight. But like Leon should have beat Belal, you know. Leon should have, you know, but he couldn't, you know. And a lot of guys should have beat Belal, but they couldn't.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's it. Not really a crazy episode today, but we'll try to keep consistency. Anything else you want to talk about?
No, I think that's it.
Yeah, that's it. My name's Kumiv. Here we go. Lucky.
I'm out of here.
We out.
Out of her.